This is Gregory McDowell, and I welcome you to another episode of Harsh Realities Unplugged. I'm going to be speaking to you today about the word relapse. Now, relapse means to suffer deterioration after a period of improvement. Being a recovering addict myself, what that means to me is after I've accumulated an amount of clean time, when I choose to pick up and use, I've relapsed. Now, here's the question. Why did that happen? Now, in my past, I would give all kinds of excuses. My girlfriend left me. I lost my job. My day wasn't going right. So on and so on and so on. But the truth, I relapsed because I wanted to get high. Now, in recovery, the purpose of recovery is to change one's situation. Now, what that means is you don't just stop using drugs. You have to change your whole program. You have to change your routine. You have to change your attitude. You have to change the people that you socialize with, places, and things. You have to change the way you dress, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you think. It's a big process. So you can't just put the drugs down without changing yourself. It's very important that a recovering addict or someone that wants to stop using drugs understand this. Eliminating drugs is not going to help you. You have to work on you. You have to understand what makes you tick. I got deep in recovery about 5 years ago. And in the past, I would go into a program and I wouldn't work on me. I would get my physical appearance right, get my skin clean, put on me some new duds, and I thought I was healed, I was well, but I was wrong. You see, recovery isn't just about putting down the drugs. Recovery is about rebuilding yourself, retraining yourself, getting back in tune with yourself. Now, I did a lot of reading, and I still do a lot of reading. And the one thing that I noticed about all the people's stories that I read about, I had in common, yes, I was an addict, I used drugs. But the thing that stood out to me the most, each story I read, including myself, we were avoiding responsibility. See, it's my responsibility to maintain myself. It's my responsibility to make good choices. It's my responsibility to see to my priorities and my obligations in life. And my first priority is to myself. I relapsed a million times. And each time I relapsed, it was because I wanted to get high. Point blank. I just used the excuse to do so. No matter what I was going through, no matter what I was dealing with, I used that as an excuse. Now, when I look back, I can honestly tell myself that I never put anything into my recovery. I never went the distance. I never put forth an effort. I thought it was just some magical word or, some magical statement that would just change my whole life. And I was wrong. Recovery requires hard work, dedication, commitment. I had to be willing and able to do these things. They say relapse is a part of recovery. Maybe that's true. But I will tell you this. Just because you relapse doesn't mean it's over. See, the worst thing that I did each time I relapsed was I dwelled in my misery. And that made it harder for me to take that step forward towards recovery again. So if you happen to relapse, if you happen to pick up that drink, if you happen to fill up that syringe, hey, it's okay. Because you can start over again. You can regroup. But the worst thing you can do is dwell in that misery. Now, I kid you not. There's a lot of guilt. There's a lot of shame that comes with relapse. But see, all that just try to keep you in the darkness. But you can break free. You can come back. You can rebound. You just got to put forth that effort. This is Gregory McDowell. I thank you for listening to Harsh Realities Unplugged. God bless you, and I love you.